Hey everybody, welcome to day 5 of the Flex and Flow Yoga 10-day beginner yoga challenge. We are at the halfway mark. You have made it this far. Great work. Today we are going to focus on strengthening our upper body and also opening it and releasing it. Whenever you're ready, let's hop on our mats and get started. All right, join me seated on your mat. Let's take Sukhasana or easy seat. Just crossing our ankles and resting down on our sits bones. Maybe remove a little flesh just to get comfy. And then once you're here, take a deep breath and lengthen your spine. And a deep breath out, let your sits bones ground down into the mat. Let's tune in to our bodies and our breath. Breathing out and in through our nostrils. Softening shoulders away from our ears. On this next inhale breath, reach your arms up and overhead. If the eyes were closed, gently blink them open. Clasp your palms at the top and then roll the palms towards the sky, or clasp your fingers rather at the top and roll your palms towards the sky. And then as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and draw your arms right out in front of your collarbone. And then inhale, lift up through your gaze. Take your chin off the chest. Find maybe a little tiny back bend. And exhale, chin to chest, finding this cat shape. 3 more times. Inhale, rise. And exhale, arch, tuck, and round. Twice more. Find more length as you inhale. Really articulating through the spine, waking it up. And exhale, feel the upper back stretching. Last time through, take a big full breath into the rib cage. Exhale that breath right into that doming space between the shoulder blades. This time, inhale, reach your arms up, release the bind when you arrive, and draw your arms out wide like a T. Nice work. We're gonna take our left arm under the right, okay? So crossing at the elbows, and then perhaps you grab for opposite shoulders, or if you have the space, take your backs of palms together, or fronts of palms for eagle arms. Once you have your variation, if you have the palms back together or front together, lift your elbows, point your fingertips towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're just gonna draw yourself into that cat shape. Okay, so whether you have the shoulders or the palms. And then inhale to lift. Exhale, round in. Inhale to lift. One more time, exhale, round and feel that growing space in your back, your upper spine. And inhale to lift. Release the arms up to the sky, inhale, breath. Exhale them back out like a T. This time, right arm under the left. Take the bind that works for you, backs, fronts of palms, or opposite shoulders. Lift your finger points a little bit higher. And then exhale, round in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Feel that spreading of the shoulder blades, that release in your upper back. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, round and feel the belly starting to fire up. Inhale, lift. Release your bind, reach your arms up to the sky. And then roll over the knees, bring your hands onto your mat, finding your tabletop pose, all fours. Low belly draws in, spine is long. Move your left hand so that it's directly underneath your face, and then take your right arm and reach it up to the sky, stretching across your chest here. Take a big full breath, stretch the right fingers higher. Breath out, we're gonna thread the right arm underneath our left armpit and just let the right shoulder tap down and then press through the left palm to reach it back up. Let's do that again. Take the arm and thread it under the left and then inhale, lift. This time we're gonna thread it through and we're gonna allow the right shoulder and ear to fall down towards the mat and maybe walk your left fingers back so that they're underneath your left elbow. Find your breath. Letting that nice gentle stretch through the back of the shoulder, the upper spine. Take another inhale. As you exhale, set your left palm back down onto the mat. Press into the palm and then reach your right fingers to the sky. Release the right hand down. Big toes together to touch. Rock your hips back to your heels and stretch long through your fingertips, child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale here. Roll up to your tabletop pose, all fours. Shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Walk your right hand towards the center line. And then inhale, lift your left fingers up nice and tall. Really feel that spread across your heart here. Activity in the arms, breath in. Breath out, tap the shoulder and left ear to the mat. Inhale, re-extend high to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, drop it down. Last time we inhale to rise. And exhale, thread it all the way through and we hold. Let your ear and shoulder fall to the mat. You can take your right fingertips and place them directly under your right elbow. And just make a little space here. Feel your upper spine stretching. Feel the low belly drawing in to support you here. One more breath. Release your right palm back to the mat. Press into it as you lift and uncoil the left arm back up to the sky. Exhale, release the left hand down. Big toes together to touch. Rock your hips back. Extend through your spine, child's pose. Find the breath, lengthen your side bodies. We're gonna build a little heat here, a little differently today. So when you're ready, you're gonna rock forward into your tabletop pose, all fours. Then I want you to lift your heels towards your seat and bend your elbows as much as you can towards 90 degrees. And then lift back up. And then take your hips to your heels, let your feet fall to the mat. And let's continue, rock it forward. Lift heels to seat, press down, elbows bend, and lift, and lower. Let's do 5 more, rock it forward, lift your heels, and bend. Start to feel that heat building in the arms and the shoulders, you've got this. We're still moving through it, keep the belly engaged, it will help. Only go as far down as your arms will allow you to today. Last 3, stay with it, you've got it. We're gonna find some strength today in our upper body. Building heat here. Last 2, keep breathing. Rock your hips back for this last one, rock it forward. Lift your heels to your seat, get a little lower than you did before and see if you can hold 3. 2, 1, press up. Lower the hips down to the heels, lengthen through your side bodies, find a little rest. Take a full deep breath here. Full deep breath out, such awesome work. All right, on your next inhale, we're gonna walk ourselves forward into puppy pose. So hips over our knees, and then we're gonna walk the fingertips forward as we melt the forehead towards the mat. Maybe some of us the chin and even the chest. Just finding a little space for our heart. Feeling that nice stretch through the whole sides of the body. Stretching through the shoulders, all that hard work we just did. And then drop your forearms to the mat as you exhale. Slide your pelvis down towards the mat and lift your heart for Sphinx pose. Once you get to your Sphinx pose, really press down through the tops of the feet and bring your chin as if you're hugging a grapefruit towards your chest. So gazing forward and lifting your heart. Deep breaths here. Deep breath out. Start to gaze down between your thumbs. Tuck your toes. And then lift your belly off the mat, finding a nice long spine, so knees are down. And you can stay here in this modified forearm plank. Or when and if you feel ready, start to press the backs of your knees towards the sky and rock your weight forward. Forearm plank. Your arms are at an 11, and you're feeling the forearms pressing into the mat, doming up through the upper spine. Draw your thighs and low belly up. Holding here for 5. Strengthening our shoulders and core for 4. For 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Walk your toes in towards your elbows and hike your hips to the sky, dolphin pose. Just like downward facing, only now we're on our forearms.
We're heaving the heels down towards the mat. We're still pressing our belly back towards our thighs. And we're just finding some space. Press the thighs back, one more breath. And then when you're ready, lift one forearm right palm and other forearm left palm, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Take a full breath in here. Stay for the breath out here. On your next inhale, take your right leg high to the sky. And then bring the knee into the nose. And we're gonna gently step our right foot through. Stabilize your legs in your runner's lunge. And then use your inhale breath to guide you all the way up to your high lunge. Now before we move on from our high lunge today, I want you to check your feet. If your feet are on a tightrope, like your right and left foot are in the same plane, I want you to walk your right foot out to the right edge of your mat a little bit and maybe the left foot to the left so that you have some space. So we want train tracks versus tightrope. This will really help for our next posture with our stability. Take your arms back up to the sky when you feel stable, sink into the right knee, and then exhale, release your hands down to your low spine. Grab opposite elbows or clasp the palms, fingers together, palms together, draw the shoulder blades back and down. Now for more stability, lower your left foot to the floor like warrior two, and then bring your belly towards your right thigh. You can stay here. If you have more space, you can start to dive your nose down towards your ankle as you lift your arms up and over, stretching through your pecs. Finding your breath here. 2 more inhales and exhales, feeling into the right hip, feeling that openness across the heart. On your next breath, start to lift and peel your belly away from your thigh rise all the way back up. Turn your left heel up, arms to the sky, find high crescent pose, inhale. Back heel spins down, warrior two. Reach your right fingers forward, flip your palm, take it up and back. Bend your right elbow and grab for the back of the head. Let your elbow lift nice and high. Feel the tricep stretching. And then as you exhale, releasing forearm to thigh, left arm travels up and over the ear or to the sky, side angle pose. On your inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down to the mat. Spin your left heel up so heel is over the ball of the left foot. Press your left hand into the mat and reach your right fingers high for simple twist. Keep lifting your back thigh away from the mat. Nice work. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, we're going to turn all 10 toes to the right. And then we're going to walk our right foot so that it intersects our left hip and our left knee, somewhere where you can feel stable here. And you can stay modified side plank, or if you would like, stagger your right foot in front of your left or stack it on top. And then press through your left arm, reach your right hand to the sky. Feel the core and the arm working hard here. Engage your legs. Find that support for your whole body. One more breath. Release your right hand down as you exhale. Soften your knees down to the mat. Lift your heels towards your seat and find your extra little push-up here. Rise. You can keep the knees where they are or lift and move through your vinyasa, lowering halfway or all the way to the belly. Upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog we go. Lift your hips up to the sky. Find a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale, walk your right foot towards midline. Lift your left leg to the sky, three-legged. Knee to nose. And gently step the foot through. Stabilize the legs first in your runner's lunge and then ride the inhale all the way up into your high crescent. Take a moment to find that stability again. So right hip is forward. Legs are on train tracks versus tightrope. So we have a base to move from. And then from here, on your exhale, release your hands to your low spine. Grab the elbows or clasp your fingers, palms together, roll the shoulders back and down. You can always lower that back foot down for more stability and then bring your belly towards your left thigh. So it's a hovering belly. Or we continue to dive the nose down just to the inside of the left foot as our arms extend up towards the sky. Feeling an opening in our chest. Feeling an opening in our left hip. Breathing gently into this. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. 1 more full breath in. Full breath out. Start to unpeel yourself back up. Belly starts for the thigh, and then we reach the right heel over the ball of the right foot, and arms come back up overhead. Find the stability in the legs. Inhale. Turn your back heel down, warrior 2, left knee bends. Pause here, stretch through your arms, nice and active. And then inhale, reach forward, flip the palm, reverse. Take it up and back, big full breath in. And then exhale, bend your left elbow, grab for the back of the head, and lift your elbow a little higher. Take an in-breath. Exhale, extended side angle, left forearm down. Right hand to sky or up and over like a rainbow. Find your breath. Roll your right heart open, activate your low belly. And then rise up to warrior 2. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame your right foot, pop your right heel up over the ball of the foot, root your right hand, lift your left fingers to the sky, simple twist. Activate through your right quad, and then turn all 10 toes to the left. And then move your left foot so that it intersects somewhere between your right hip and your right knee that you can feel stable. Stay here or stagger the left foot in front of or on top of your right and press your left fingers skyward. Pausing here. Side plank Vashisthasana, super strong. Take another full deep breath in. Breath out, release your left hand down. Take an inhale in your plank and then lower the knees. Maybe float your heels towards your seat, maybe point the toes and bend the elbows 90. Inhale, lift. Keep the knees lowered or lower the feet and lift the knees. Find your vinyasa, move from high to low. Back bend of choice on your inhale. Downward facing dog, nice work as you exhale. Pause here, find your breath. Take 1 more inhale. And then stay for the exhale. We're gonna roll forward like a wave. So you're gonna bring yourself up onto the balls of your feet. And then I want you to roll your spine out into a plank, just like you're a wave, with the head arriving last. And then we're gonna roll back to downward facing. So bend your knees, bring your hips to the sky, and eventually your head comes back down. Let's do that 1 more time. Lift the balls of the feet. Roll your spine out like a wave into your plank shape. And then bend your knees. Lift your hips. And head comes back towards the mat. This time roll forward like a wave into your plank. Pause and hold for the breath in. Lower your right and then left forearm to the mat as you breathe out. Forearm plank, holding here. Take a big breath in. And then right hand, left hand to the mat. This time exhale, left forearm, right forearm. Left hand, right. Let's do it again, right and then left. And then left and then right. Nice work, find your plank. Lower down left and right forearm. Walk your toes in towards your elbows, dolphin pose. Press your belly back towards your thighs. Let your heels melt down towards the mat. Holding here, really strong for 3, for 2, and 1. Release your knees to the mat and come to the seated on your shins. So nice, beautiful work, everybody. From here, I want you to go ahead and release your hands down by your sides and just open up through your chest, hug your belly in. When you feel really nice and tall here, reach your arms up and overhead. Take a big full inhale. Exhale your left hand down towards your left hip and then reach your right fingers up and over towards the left. Little side body bend. Inhale, both arms reach back up and over. Exhale, right arm down, maybe gaze at your right hand or up and over your left as you stretch your left fingers up and over to the right. Inhale, both arms up nice and tall. And then clasp the fingers, roll the palms open, take your gaze up and find that cat shape that we found just at the beginning. Inhale, extend all the way back to the sky. Exhale, cat shape. One more time, inhale, reach up.
Exhale, find your cat shape.
Inhale, reach.
Exhale, release the hands out like a T. Left arm underneath the right. Find your eagle wrap of choice. Press your fingertips up towards the sky. Lift your elbow points. Feel the back body opening. And then find that little crunch. Bring your elbows towards your navel. Inhale, draw yourself back up. Unfurl the arms, reach out to the side. Right arm under left, same thing. Find your wrap of choice and lift your fingers up to the sky. Lift a little higher. And then elbows towards navel. Inhale, reach up. Unfurl, reach your arms out nice and wide. Take a big breath in and then see if you can open your palms towards the front of the room and just draw your shoulder blades back and together. So maybe notice the distance of your hands here and just open your heart. Feel that nice pec stretch. Take an inhale, arms to the sky, and then take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Right hand reaches back for a gentle seated twist. Come back through center, inhale. And then twist to the left, right hand outside of your left thigh. Reach your left arm back, find a little gentle twist. Come back through center, inhale. Hands through your heart as you exhale. Bring your thumbs in towards your heart center, sealing in your gratitude for this practice. Sealing in gratitude for making it to day 5 of our 10-day beginner yoga challenge. You guys are rocking it. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and you should be so proud of yourselves. If you would like to find some more classes, whether yoga, fitness, or even retreats and events, pop on over to www.flexandflow.org, and I would love to see you there. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and follow us on YouTube. It means the world to us. Thank you so much. See you next time.